Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Cooking with Aimee and Bristol. And today's recipe is actually a little bit different. It's actually not quite a real recipe, but more of a featuring of a few products. And I don't know if you guys are noticing what Bristol is snacking on, but it's actually what we're going to feature. And I just want to make sure everybody is here because I'm not seeing anybody yet. And Facebook is giving me a bit of grief. So I want to make sure that people are here. Hoping people are here. Oh good, I see somebody has popped on, so that's awesome. So I am actually featuring products today and showing a few of my favorite products while we make something that's unique and different. So those of you who didn't receive the newsletter last week, there was a bit of a glitch, so today's newsletter is going to be combined. So what is today's recipe? Well, I am going to show you something that we're doing. Bristol has actually been snacking on something, and today I'm actually going to be featuring here in the air fryer, and I'm going to bring the camera a little closer so that you guys can see here what I've got going on here. I'm not sure. There we go. That's a better view. I've got hot dogs. So today's recipe is actually featuring how to cook something as simple as a hot dog. Okay, we're all coming into the summer season. We're coming into barbecue season. The world in Ontario is slowly opening up. As of tomorrow, we can actually do a few more things. And one of them is actually being able to have up to 5 people in our backyard, which is awesome. And we might be doing a few things like hot dogs or sausages. This is actually our rotisserie. So our air fryer has a rotisserie feature in it. And because of that, I actually get to no hands on deck and just simply be able to put something as easy as a hot dog right into my air fryer. Now, I'm going to take you outside again. Hello, Melissa. I'm going to take you outside again, and I'm going to show you, one moment please, I'm going to show you another thing that we can do with our hot dogs. Hope no one's getting car sick by flinging you all around here. And another thing, obviously, that we can do with our hot dogs is barbecue. Okay, so I've got barbecue hot dogs. So yeah, we call these at our house the favorite dinner. This is Dave's favorite dinner. When I cook hot dogs, it's his absolute favorite. So I've got some hot dogs here in the barbecue. So before we go back inside, I want to show you some key features, some things that you can do on your barbecue or in your air fryer with your hot dogs or sausage or with your skewers, because that's what the hot dogs are on, which I'm going to show you in a second, is actually make your own kebab. So one of the things that I'm featuring today is our tongs. What I love about our tongs, you can see that I've used them right onto the barbecue. They're good to 750 degrees Fahrenheit, which means these suckers are heat resistant. They're awesome. I've got smaller hands. I got big everything else. My hair, my butt, everything is big. But what I love about the tongs is, first of all, they don't open in my drawer. The little doodad here is not going to fall. It's not going to open until I squeeze them a tiny bit. And when I squeeze them a tiny bit, the little doodad goes down. I push it and they open. And what's great is that they're small enough for my hands, so therefore when I've got them on the barbecue, I don't have to worry. I can marinate into the house, chicken, fish, my veggies. I marinate everything. I can stir it around with the tongs and bring the tongs right outside. The other thing I want to feature is our barbecue brush. Okay, so our barbecue brush is actually a guest special this month. So if you spend $100 at a party, you get this for free. They make great Father's Day gifts, and I actually also have them on sale this month for $20. I'm donating money to the Canadian Cancer Society. And you can see there the little grooves there are from the grooves of my own barbecue. So yours won't look black or used, obviously, in the beginning, but it does come along, and it suits any barbecue or smoker that you might have. So if you have a green egg or a Traeger, all of this works with that as well. So again, favorite dinner at our house, hot dogs. So what we're doing today is I'm going to feature some summer products that are coming, some great opportunities for you to whip up some easy recipes and get some summer lovin' into your life. So I'm just going to put you back here, and we're going to talk about a few of those products. So, all right, we've got some barbecue things happening, okay? We've got some people coming over, or we're just doing our own thing in our barbecue, in our backyard for the barbecue. So maybe we're gonna have burgers, sausage, hot dogs. Regardless, we're gonna need some sides, okay? We're gonna need some lettuce, some onions, tomatoes, some pickles. So how do you get the sides cut fast? How do you get the sides done cleanly? And how can you actually put them together? Well, I've got a few products that I wanna show you today. One of them being the rapid press mandolin, and being able to put things into things like the cool and serve. We have several sizes of the cool and serve. So for example, this is the small cool and serve. It's got just the 2 slots, which is awesome. This is really great for veggies and dip. Put the dip into the center. You've got a few things. I love this one for fruit. Just a smaller version, and especially with just 3 of us at home, I find it amazing. My favorite feature of all of our cool and serves is that this white piece that's in the bottom of this is actually stored into the freezer. So it's an ice pack. So it keeps the things in keeps your food, your products, whatever you're putting in here, it keeps it cold for up to 2 hours, depending on the temperature. So if it is stinking hot outside, it's not gonna keep it as cold, but it's a great way that you can start it. And what I love about this is that it's all dishwasher safe, easy to clean, and like I said, I just keep my ice packs, I just keep them in the freezer, and that way I'm always good to go. They all have a lid, so I can put things together, I can pop that on, and now I can take it with me when we're able to do that little thing called entertain again, and we'll be able to go out with somebody. So that's the smaller version of the cool and serve. This is the bigger version of the cool and serve, which again, you can see there, it's got 4 slots in it, which is awesome, because again, great for veggies and dip, amazing for something like the barbecue, where I'd be able to put onions, tomato, pickles, hot peppers, maybe some lettuce. Again, what I love about the larger cool and serve is it's got a 2-sided cooling pack. So the other side is the deviled eggs. So you can flip that over. You're making your own deviled eggs. You can take your deviled eggs with you, and again, because it's cold, it's gonna keep that, keep your eggs cold. And again, it has a lid. You pop that on, and now you're good to go. So, what I also love about the large, again, let me just flip it on the other side just for a second. Easy to store these suckers into my freezer. I've always got it cool. The large cool and serve is awesome because it's got you've got an opportunity to buy a different fitting for it. And so now your cool and serve acts as a double, triple really when you count the eggs, which I find is awesome. Okay, so you've got this insert, you've got that insert, and it comes with the cooling pack, which is incredible. So say you've got things like hot dogs, okay? We've just done our hot dogs. Now, again, I'm gonna show you quickly how to take the hot dogs out of your air fryer, but before that, once I take them out, maybe I wanna keep things hot. So I've just talked about keeping things cold. You know, it is winter or summer, finally. It is hot, finally. So now we we've got burgers going, maybe we've got some fish going, we got our hot dogs going. Well, why not keep things warm? So this is our insulated bowls. They come in two sizes. I'm showing you the large version. This is the small version. So any of those warm dips that you might want to make, I make a warm curry chicken dip, which I'd be able to prepare in the oven. I then would be able to transfer. Maybe you've got like to make a warm chili dip or buffalo chicken dip that a lot of us like. Again, you prepare it ahead of time and then simply put it in. Cool feature about these do keep your food warm up to 2 hours. So again, not going to be an issue when you're already entertaining outside and it's already warm outside. The temperature, if this is going to stay warm. I love that we've got this little doodad here on the lid. So when I do take the lid off, I can then hang my lid from the bowl. Therefore, it's not an issue when it comes to serving, and it seals tight on there. I wish I could show you the color a little bit better. It's not white, it's not gray. It's kind of this really neat kind of sandstone. What I love about it is because of the neutral color, no matter what you're serving with it, if it's something fancy like you've got a Thanksgiving or an Easter dinner, you'd be able to put your mashed potatoes, your squash, stuffing, any of those things. Because of the color, it would match any of your dishes that you'd be using, which is awesome. In the summertime, we tend to use the plastic or the Tupperware or even the paper plates. Doesn't really matter, but if you're like me and you like everything to matchy-match on your table, I really like the fact that it is at that unique color. So I'm gonna show you what I can do with my hot dogs right now. Oh, quickly as well, I do want to show you the cool and serve as well to keep things cold. So these will keep things hot and cold. These keep things cold as well. This is also a section of the cool and serve. These came out last year. The plastic bowl pops out, great for guacamole, and it's a great size for guacamole. We've got, again, the ice pack tucks right in there. Everything comes with a lid. Bing, bang, boom. These come in a set. These come in a set. Also sold individually. I know I'm talking a lot about cool and serve and how to keep things hot and cold, but guys, I am so excited to be able to slowly re-enter into a world of entertaining. I am of a person who loves to entertain. I am a person who loves to not only entertain, but to eat. So to me, these are pieces that are staples at my house, where if I'm invited over, even to go swim in someone's pool, I can make a really nice dip with this. I've got a cream cheese strawberry dip, and then I can chop up some strawberries and some pineapple and put it in the small cool and serve. And then I'm good to go with these two pieces, for example, quickly, easily, and so efficient to be able to store it. And then, because when I come home, I just toss it right into the fridge. It's awesome. I should note, and I talked about this piece a couple weeks ago, it came out on June the 1st, and this is our 9x13 cool and serve. I love it because of the size. I love it because, again, the center comes out, so it's a 9x13 pan, so great for desserts. Great even if you're wanting to marinate, you can marinate right in this. Again, because of the cooling pieces, it's gonna stay cold. I don't have to worry about putting it into my fridge. As well, like I said, the pieces, they come into two. And you can even see here, I've had them in here. I think you can see it there, it's sweating a bit. So you can see that it does keep it really cold. I love the cool and serve pieces. I have to tell you guys, I absolutely love them. Okay, so while the hot dogs are still hot, let me take them out of my air fryer for you. So for those of you who don't have an air fryer or want an air fryer and not sure how to get your hands onto an air fryer, they're back. I'm so excited to say ooh, drumstick cheesecake, Mom. Great idea. Mom just suggested the drumstick cheesecake, which is my ultimate favorite dessert to make. That would be amazing for that, Mom. You're great. You're right. So the air fryers are back. Just to let you know, as of June 1st, they were finally back. They're back for all customers. They were back about 2 weeks ago just for a hostess if her party got to $750 or more. So if you know somebody that wants an air fryer, you want an air fryer, this is the month to get your hands on this sucker. And what I love about my air fryer is everything. Everything about my air fryer I absolutely love. And I have to tell you, when I first got it, I thought, oh God, I don't want this damn thing. All this hype about an air fryer, and they were everywhere and people wanted them. And then I earned it and I got it, and I thought, oh my God, it's big and chunky and it sits on my counter, it's so big. So then I put it away and I would take it out and I would put it away and take it out. Then I started to use it more and more and more and realized that it needs to sit on my counter, it needs to stay on my counter, and that's what it does. I toast in this, so I toast my bread, my bagels, anything in it. I make wraps in it. Chicken wings are out of this world in it. There's pretty much nothing I couldn't do in my air fryer. And right now, as again, it's getting stinking hot outside, it's an awesome opportunity to not put your oven on. So that's what I love. So what your air fryer comes with, and I just realized I didn't take it out. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry folks. Your air fryer comes with a little tool that helps get your pieces out. So I'm going to quickly show you what I'm talking about. So I hope you guys can see there. So I'm going to lift the sides out. Oh, I got it caught on my, there we go. Woo. I love going live and then screwing up. So you can see there are my hot dogs on my skewers. Okay? Simple, and accessory pieces. I made baked beans in a, you made baked beans in your air fryer. Hello folks, I'm telling you. So in my air fryer now, I can take my, so there's two different ways you can take it. You can either, I love lives, and the child who forgets that you go live every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So that's my daughter, folks. She probably can't get a hold of her sister. So you're just squeezing the ends of the skewers. I'm quickly taking these hot dogs off, and then I'm gonna keep them in this container, and these suckers are gonna stay warm. Look at that, fast and easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and David Talbot is super excited because he gets to have hot dogs today. Now, all of these pieces, all of the skewers, everything is dishwasher safe. So I could just easily, I'm gonna toss that in to the dishwasher and we're done and done. Now, I wanna quickly show you guys though, again, now we've made some hot dogs, maybe some sausage, maybe some hamburgers. You can easily put hamburgers into that bowl as well to keep them warm. But now we need some sides. We need some onions, tomatoes, maybe some lettuce. So one of my ultimate favorite products, and you all know I love my manual food processor. So I'm going to take my knife, going to take my Santuco knife. I'm going to cut my onion into just some big chunkies here. I'm now going to put the lid on. And within seconds, I have chopped onions. So we like chopped onions on our hot dogs, but maybe for your hamburgers or your sausage, you might want some sliced onions. So now I'm going to use my Rapid Prep mandolin. Again, this is the summer where we're actually able to do a little more with a few people, and we want to make life very simple. So prepping is amazing. So with our Rapid Prep mandolin, I've just opened it up. I've actually put it onto, the back here has the slice. I'm putting it on the thickest slice. I'm actually gonna move it down to probably a 6 because it is an onion. I'm gonna show you how to do a tomato and some pickles. But for now, I'm just going to put the catcher on, and then I'm going to put my whole onion. No, I'm not, because apparently it won't fit. I'm gonna put my half an onion in there, and I am going to just slice my onions. And look at that, guys. I've got some sliced onion, easy peasy, lemon squeezy for my sliced onion. And now I'm able to put that into the trays of my cool and serve. So let me grab that onion out of there. So now we've chopped a whole onion in under a minute, okay? We can do a red onion, we can do anything in there. Well, now I want to slice some tomatoes. So I want my tomato a little thicker. So again, I'm gonna leave it on the same slicer here, but I'm gonna put it on a number 8 to get it a little thicker. And I've just taken the stem off of the tomato. So again there, I'm just gonna throw that in there. Check that out, guys. I've got some tomatoes that are easily sliced and ready to go on my burgers. Check out how fast that is. Okay, so now we have our onions chopped. Now we have our tomatoes chopped. Let me throw that in there. So we've got our tomatoes, we've got our onions. Maybe we want some lettuce. I'm gonna show you some really cool things that you can do with lettuce. I have to tell you, if I look like I'm starting to cry, that's because these onions are really strong, which means they're gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna take the centers out of those, because as you can see there, I've already got that started. I got the tray started. So now we want some lettuce. So I'm just going to put my lettuce on a 6, and I'm going to put it on, again, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to put it on the shredder here. And there's a couple ways that we like to do our lettuce. Now, obviously, you can just break it off of the head and just leave it, you know, and lay it into the bottom of your container. Because if you are going to have burgers, but what if you're going to have some wraps? So there's a couple ways that we like to do our lettuce. So again, I'm going to put my lettuce in here. And now I'm shredding my lettuce. So this looks like Subway. This looks like any of those fast restaurants, Chipotle, that does like a shredded lettuce. So depending on how you like your lettuce. So here is some shredded lettuce. This is the way Kiara likes her lettuce. So again, I'm gonna lay that on there. Now I'm gonna do some pickles. I love pickles on my burgers. Let me just do a rinse of this for a second. Not that it needed to be rinsed, but I wanted you guys to see the pickles. So for this, I am being able to do a couple pickles at a time. This, you can do a sliced pickle or a chunk pickle. So, I'm gonna show you there. Got some lettuce caught in there. What I love about the Rapid Prep mandolin, I shouldn't say, there's several things I love about it. But you can see there, I'm putting my hand right in it. I don't have to worry that I'm gonna chop my fingers off because the blade doesn't come down until I press this down. So you can see there's the blade. The blade is not here right now. And when I lock it, I too can't even get my fingers onto it, so I don't have to worry. So that's another cool feature that I love. So again, I'm gonna put this onto a slicing of my pickle. I'm gonna do a thicker slice. And I'm just gonna show you quickly a couple ways that you could do your pickles. So I've got some sliced pickles there. They're delicious. If you love pickles, maybe you want them lengthwise. So let me show you another way. I have to open a new jar. Pickles are never wasted at my house. I'm now going to keep them a little thicker. I am as well going to do the slices. And now I'm going to do, I can get that, there we go. Now I'm going to do a slicing of the pickle and show you there. That wasn't the right one. Hold, please. There we go. Now I can do some simple slices, and again, throwing those on the burger that way. So guys, I know it was kind of a different and unique way to do some summer lovin' cooking, but I wanted to show you some fun, fast summer things that we can do this year with our products, featuring today hot dogs, or as Dave Talbot calls them, what is he? Oh, now I just had a brain fart. He calls them tube steaks. That's what Dave Talbot calls them. Sliced pickles. Guys, we've done tomatoes, lettuce, onions, and the pickles in under 5 minutes. You can shred up some cheese. You can toss your tube steaks, also known as hot dogs, into your air fryer, onto your barbecue, using tongs that are from the house. This is a simple summer. Today's recipe was simple, which is just do hot dogs. I will be featuring in my newsletter this week, if you want to make your own hot dog buns. I've done a video on how to make your own hot dog buns. And the other thing that you can do in your air fryer while your hot dogs are cooking in your air fryer, you can actually toast your buns. So there is enough clearance on the bottom when your hot dogs are rotisserie that you can actually put your hot dog buns on the bottom tray right underneath, and the buns get toasted right in the air fryer at the same time. So I know it was a little different of a recipe today. This was Dave Talbot's idea, feature a hot dog. I thought, well, if I'm going to feature a hot dog, I got to show it a couple different ways to do it. And some amazing products to keep your food hot and to keep your food cold this summer. It's supposed to be stinking hot moving forward for the next week. I'm all for it. And I am all for getting back into the entertaining of the friends and family this summer. So for all of you out there who also enjoy hot dogs, I've got a few featured products today and a rapid press mandolin to get your products to your hands faster. Thanks everyone, have a good day.